because he's there when you're praying and asking for help. Just be still.
Yeah.
Right. And if you can endure any habit breaking, if you can endure not taking the step towards that. So I'm going to use God's word. He would say, like, if you're trying to avoid a sin, you'd like chop off your arm or poke out your eye.
I don't think chop off your arm, but
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was pluck out an eye.
Yeah. So if my hand sins, I'm going to cut my arm off. If my eye sins.
Did they say cut off your arm?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was pluck out the eye.
It's both.
There's
it's both.
two. There's
yeah,
two.
it's both.
It was a hand.
If your left hand causes you to sin, it's better for you to cut it off.
Yeah.
But not the whole arm.
The hand, yeah. I'm sorry.
I mean, come on.
I know, that'd be outrageous. You got to stop it.
You can't go past the elbow.
Yeah,
you need that.
What are you, crazy? This is unreasonable.
Welcome to the Prophets podcast, where all things are possible when love is your bottom line. I'm Steve.
And I'm Al.
And this is a special holiday edition of the Prophets podcast. Perhaps it's summertime when you're actually watching this. But hey, it's the holidays all year round when you are a child of God.
Amen.
Just kind of made that up on the fly. How you doing, Al?
Every day could be Jesus' birthday.
It could be. I'm going
to celebrate.
We're in a festive mood today, and we're going to be talking about one specific thing that everybody does during the holidays, and that is making
New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, so we're going to get to that in just a minute.
So excited.
We like to start every podcast out with like a little story or anecdote or thought or debate or something. If you don't want to stick around for that, just fast forward to the 5-minute mark, and we'll get right into our discussion. But I was thinking about the holiday season, and you had a story. I'll share a quick thought question, and that is, and then you can tell me what you're going to tell me. And that is, what has been your the one Christmas gift you can remember getting? You're like, this is just awesome, whether it was just recently or when you were a kid.
Oh, dude, the best thing ever, okay, was this G.I. Joe aircraft carrier that I got. Okay, I was the only child. And my mom, hardworking woman, always trying to provide everything I dreamed. She probably maxed out her credit card for this thing, right?
Oh, God bless.
But I loved it, I mean, it's just
it's so sweet.
I can't believe she treated me that way.
Oh, my gosh. When you think about the sacrifices that parents make during the season, some parents, right?
Yeah.
I guess, all parents make a sacrifice of one kind or another, especially that whole time leading up to Christmas. My poor wife, she stresses out. Oh my gosh, in fact, I'm thinking about it right now. I don't think she moved the elf this morning.
Uh-oh.
You know that tradition where you have an elf and it bounces around the house?
Yes.
She forgets all the time, and I think she forgot again. In fact, I think my 11-year-old's like, yeah, this isn't real. This thing isn't moving. But she stresses out. So the amount of time, effort, energy, and stress, unfortunately, for parents leading up to Christmas. So the sacrifice. That's wonderful that she went all out for this. Yeah. It was a G.I. Joe set.
Well, she kind of is like that most years.
Okay.
She just loves giving presents. She's a very generous woman. And, even when we have 7 children. So when we started having more and more children, I'm like, Mom, you got to just chill, right? Because she wants to be very fair to everybody. And her high standards spread across 7 kids. It's a lot. I'm like, and then she retired. I'm like, you're on a fixed income, please, But she has to take care of her grandbabies, right? And so she still, is making sure she has something special for each one of them. And, it has to be very equal and fair, though, too. But, yeah, that's just how she is.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Mine was not really cool like that. It was just tickets to a football game.
That is awesome.
I
the Bills?
Remember.
Was it the Bills?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was actually recently. So I know after this podcast, I'll be like, oh, I forgot about, this when I was a kid or whatever. But that's one thing. Now, you were going to tell me a story. Or you're going to share something. You're like, oh, I'll tell you during the podcast.
Oh, dude, no, I have a choice of a New Year's resolution.
Okay.
That I want to do, and I literally want to make it public.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just say that that brings us to the topic of the day, and the topic of the day is So we're talking about New Year's resolutions, and there's a lot more to it than just coming up with something that you're going to start doing in the new year. It's going to be based on an approach spiritually and other areas of of our lives, and what they're about. Like, what are New Year's resolutions really about? When you get down to it, it has a lot to do about behavior and behavior modification and trying to better your life, your situations, whatever. Right? Actually, before I go any further, let's say thank you to our elves out in the lobby.
That's right.
Who did what?
They have a hot cocoa cart that they put together. And our team, we call it the client relations team. They are going around our offices and handing out hot cocoa, specialty marshmallows, any choice you want, peppermint sticks. They even had dairy-free hot cocoa for me because I'm dairy-free.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. Cookies. So sweet.
Thank you. Thank you to Crystal.
Thank you.
And Olivia.
And Julia.
Julia?
Yeah.
I said Olivia.
Well, yeah, and Olivia,
Julia.
too. She'll be in it.
Olivia?
Yeah.
So, but it's always on January 1st.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And one of the questions we're going to ask you is, why wait till January 1st?
Exactly.
Okay.
Right? Why? I think it's silly. Honestly, New Year's resolution is almost a gag, kind of like, just a joke. Because it doesn't,
turns into
it never lasts.
But some people take it very seriously.
I don't think that's very often. I mean, I would love Sophia to look up the ratio of failure on New Year's resolution.
No, they're serious going into it.
Oh, sure. Yeah, they want it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and people wait for it. Right?
Right.
They talk about after the holidays, and I'm going to start my New Year's resolution so that I can binge during Christmas, all the parties and stuff leading up to it, or whatever it might be. And then what are we left with? Right?
Right. Yep.
You gain 10 more pounds because usually it's like an exercise regimen, or I'm going to improve this about my life, or something like that.
Be better with finances after I spend way too much on Christmas. Then we're gonna then we're gonna pay off the credit cards from buying that GI Joe toy.
Right.
So okay, but I'm real. Go ahead.
The failure ratio, 80 to 90% fail rate.
Sure.
Ooh.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that it's like a 10% success rate, honestly.
Wow. Huh. That's actually pretty substantial. I was not expecting it to be 10%.
I know.
Up to 88% fail by the end of January.
Wow. By the end of January. Now that's a little surprising. Wow. People give up after 4 weeks.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Or mid-February. So
wow.
It's literally just the beginning of the year. It's probably because people are doing really stupid New Year's resolutions.
Sure. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. Thanks for sharing that. So you said you're going to declare yours. Are you ready yet? Or because I'm really starting to get excited.
You just really want to know.
I want to know.
I would love to go and have one more question before I disclose.
Okay.
This will be a cliffhanger for you.
Okay, good.
What would you think for yourself, right, is the biggest thing that you'd like to improve in the new year for you?
Probably budgeting finances and having excess money at the end of the month instead of just barely having enough. Okay. That would probably be the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Budget okay. and tithing.
Yeah.
Increasing my tithe and just a financial thing.
I would love to do the same. I gotta.
Is this it? Is this the reveal?
No. This is me just discussing.
Okay.
I love that you're excited about my reveal. When you come to New Year's resolutions, it almost seems like most people just go at it alone. Like they might declare it, right?
Right.
I got a New Year's resolution. I'm doing this, but then they go at it alone. I think you go through things with other people.
Oh, right.
To hold each other accountable. You have a better success rate. I bet you that 10% or 12% that won it probably had a partner or many people holding them accountable.
And also, what does deciding to make a commitment reveal?
Yeah.
It reveals how sincere and serious you are.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? Because there have been plenty of things where I'm like, oh, yeah, I want to do this. And somebody like, all right, let's do it together. And I'm like, no.
Like,
I'll just do it myself. so I can like not wake up in the morning and have to tell you that I didn't wake up or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So making a commitment with somebody. There you go. Everybody listening, you have a New Year's resolution. You think you're serious about it. Get some sort of accountability.
Yeah.
Tied into it.
Yep. Where
if you become one of the 90% or 88%, somebody else knows that you failed.
Absolutely.
Okay, I love that.
I mean, there's kind of like, well, not everybody does goals, right? But there's something called a SMART goal, and it has to be, measurable. You know what I mean? It has to be reasonable and timely. There has to be like a date, right? Achievable. You can't just
right. You can't say I'm gonna.
Be outrageous.
If you're 250 pounds, you're not gonna be like, by the end of the next year, I'll be 130 pounds, like I was when I was 12.
It seems unreasonable. That seems unreasonable. I bet you some people want to do that.
Someone with a New Year's resolution. We'll get back to the January 1st, target date in a second, but know how serious you are. And challenge yourself to how serious you are by making the provisions for whatever it is you're going to try to do. If you're going to try to save money, then sell things you don't need or get rid of subscriptions you don't need.
Yeah.
Start showing yourself even before January 1st that you're serious about it. It's almost like a setup.
Yep.
And get an accountability partner of some sort or some sort of accountability.
Exactly.
To succeed. Because if you really want to do whatever it is you want to do,
yeah,
you're going to take the steps. And if you're not, right? If you're not serious, well, then what?
I say don't do it.
Don't do it, right? You're not serious.
What does it matter?
It's okay.
Yeah.
And that's okay, too.
Yeah.
You don't have to, like, get down on yourself because you're not ready to make a commitment. That's, I think, a big thing because a lot of people really kind of get down on themselves, but they're not ready. And, of course, as a podcast, we are always seeking to get a more healthy and robust approach to life, and that's only through
our faith.
So if you don't have that as part of the process, then it's an automatic fail, I think.
Yeah. Everything here in God's word, wise Solomon, he was talking in Ecclesiastes about the vanity of life and how a lot of this stuff is just meaningless, right?
Ecclesiastes, my favorite book.
Is it?
Absolutely.
It is so
that's
good.
That's me.
Yeah, right. That's so me.
I'm like, why am I bothering getting up in the morning?
But yeah, I mean, I want to be glorifying to God.
Amen.
I got to be a good steward of what he gave me. I got to be grateful. I say gotta be, right? But we don't, it's sometimes the race to get there, is discouraging. You can't be perfect though.
Right.
But we beat ourselves up, like you said. But our call is to be more Christ-like because that's the least we could do is just give our whole selves, our time, our efforts, like you said, our money, our whatever it might be, our talents to his service.
Right.
If I'm going to pick something to have some kind of resolution at all, I want it to glorify him in some way, right? But what the greatest thing about how faith works is it permeates, if you allow it, if you surrender to it, your whole life, right? It just permeates your whole life, and that's the whole point. So at work, at home, friendships, at church, in public, in community, you bring that with you. The resolution, though, like here, New Year's resolution, I'm going to start it, right? But can you carry it for 50 years?
Right.
Right? Could you do something? Could you start a habit and carry it, right, for the rest of your life? Because that's, I think, what it's about. That's why, picking a certain start date, it should be just, you know what? I'm going to do it now.
When you're doing something, if you're doing it for yourself and thinking about yourself all the time, that's going to kind of lead you down a path of discouragement because you're only thinking of yourself. So when it comes to your New Year's resolution and why you do it, I think there are two things, and that is, actually it's one thing, and that's who you're doing it for. Are you just doing it for yourself, or are you doing it for the betterment of other people around you and ultimately for God's glory? Which another good podcast to check out is it's the why to the who. That's it is right there.
That's right.
Drop it in right there. Check it out. Ella has a great discussion on that. There are a lot of habits to either break or to gain that it's tough to actually get into doing something or stop doing something.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that coincides with the goal. Like my goal is to do this every day or stop doing this every day. Smoking's a big thing for people. You know, like
That's a really tough thing to get away from.
I'm going to stop smoking. So on January 1st, that's my last cigarette. It'll be December 31st.
Right.
As we ring in the new year. And then, of course, January at 4 p.m. Okay, never mind.
Right. Well, think about why you smoke. Okay. You know, I notice I never smoked personally, but I had a lot of smokers around me in life. My mom smoked, grandparents, but they would smoke more when they had a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they would go relax outside when there was a stressful or an argument, right? It's almost like, well, I'm going to have to detach why I do this more even, right, from the act. So, like, you have to, I honestly believe you need to replace what you're taking away with something good, right?
Yep.
So my mom started doing candies.
Okay.
Right. And she started with like regular candies and was messing with her sugar, but it was like mints. So she got sugar free. But like, you know, she'd put a little mint in her mouth. She still had that little something to go to that was good. Well, not as bad as smoking. Right.
Right.
That could help. Right. And letting everybody know. And also that mindset that I don't do this anymore. You know, when I desire it, you say in your mind, this is not who I am. I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
I do this. And you put it in your mouth. If you can endure any habit breaking, if you can endure not taking the step towards that, so I'm going to use God's word. He would say, like, if you're trying to avoid a sin, you'd like chop off your arm or poke out your eye. You know,
I don't think chop off your arm, but
you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was pluck out an eye.
Yeah. So if my hand sins, I'm going to cut my arm off. If my eye sins,
Did they say cut off your arm?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was pluck out the eye.
It's
No,
both.
there's
It's both.
two. There's
Yeah,
two.
it's both.
It was a hand,
If your left hand causes you to sin, it's better for you to cut it off.
Yeah.
but not the whole arm.
The hand. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I mean, come on.
I know that'd be outrageous. You got
Yeah,
to stop it.
You can't go past the elbow.
Yeah,
you
that'd
need
be
that.
What are you, crazy? This is unreasonable. But the theme in that is the.
Can you imagine? I'm sorry. I hope this is okay. But can you envision, like, outside the pearly gates, there are a bunch of people, like, with no hands, there are no eyes, and they get up there, and God says, "It was an expression."
Come on, Steve. Guys,
There's just like a lot of fittings for prosthetics.
it was an analogy, guys. It was an analogy.
I was trying to make a point.
He made his point, though.
Okay.
There's someone out there that
Yeah, the point, please don't cut your hands or poke your eye out. The point was saying that if you have something in your life, you have to, like, treat it like you cut it out. If you want to stop smoking cigarettes, you cannot buy cigarettes. You have to throw them out. If you want to stop drinking, you have to get rid of all the alcohol in your home. Everything you've hidden. You have to stop going to bars.
Yep.
Even if your friends are there.
Yes.
You cut off your friends,
Yes.
honestly.
I was just going to say. Yep.
Like, I've done this, right? There was a 20-year period where I didn't even take a sip. I didn't go to a bar because it was too much, for me. Too much temptation. But there's this concept that, like, you can treat something, just laissez-faire. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Do people say that anymore?
Yeah.
Or you could really take it serious, right? And just like, I'm going to eliminate everything. And here is the biggest lesson that I learned in my life. If you just focus on stopping doing the thing, you won't be able to stop it. You have to go 2 steps back, maybe 3 steps back, to what started you on the path that thing means to you. And what I mean by that, like, if you are addicted to your phone, or we talked about substances or even porn, right? What causes you to desire that thing?
Yep.
There's 2 steps back in the desire, because desire isn't sin.
Right.
Temptation isn't sin.
Right.
It breeds into sin, right? And so, like, when you give away yourself to it, so there's something below, like any addiction I had that I was able to give up. was released to me when I gave it to the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
2 steps back. I feel overwhelmed, and I want to be in control, and I want to control it by doing this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like if you go backwards to the base, that's where you can. This is serious. We're talking about serious habits that you want to give up, right? We went from New Year's resolutions, which are kind of flippant, to like something, and that's really how it works, and that's probably why a lot of people fail. There's not like, hey, I want to start running because I'm sitting all the time, or I want to be healthier, right? It's just a concept. But why are you unhealthy? Like why are you doing all the things that are making you unhealthy? There's probably reasons, sometimes emotional, right? Why am I lazy, right? That's a deeper question.
Right.
Why am I not active? Why am I not moving? What am I feeding or giving into that is causing me to do these things? That's really how you overcome something.
All right. So that was a great discussion, but yet there's still one thing out there, Al, that I think is left unsaid. And we started out the podcast by saying you were going to share what?
My New Year's resolution.
Drum roll, please.
And I would love.
All right.
I would love to just preface this with it's not a New Year's resolution because I would like to keep this beyond the new year. What I'd like to do is this. I'd like to physically, spiritually, emotionally, like put a habit in my life. In the morning, I'm gonna dedicate like say a half an hour to it. Half of that time is gonna be physical. Could be maybe a third. I haven't necessarily figured it out completely. I'm gonna start doing this and calculate the time. But I want to spend time in prayer. I want to spend time in His Word, God's Word, and I want to spend time physically. Right. So I'm kind of, and so the time in prayer, I really want to pray for my friends and family. I would like to just commit to that, and however long that lasts in my life, I would love for it to be a lifetime to have it. But I figure why not start it now? And then the reading in God's Word, I do have that habit. And I want to marry it up with the prayer. And then I'd like to physically do something. And I'm going to pick something I can do at home or even when I'm on a cruise ship. Like, if we go, anywhere, right? Or at a cabin somewhere or camping. But it's something simple. It's like I want to do 50 push-ups, 50 squats, 50 leg lifts, maybe 50 dumbbell curls, and just those 50 things, right? And that's it. So I want to take care of what God gave me, be a good steward of it. And so I'm getting to think like, I've been slacking for a little bit, and I have excuses, and I make excuses,
So you need an accountability partner.
I do. And I want to video some of this stuff and actually post it.
Okay.
Can we last past January?
Is it going to be good?
Can we last past February? Right? I mean, you're putting it out. We're putting it out in the world.
All right.
We're doing this.
We're really doing it, Harry.
We're going to do it. You're going to do it too.
To our next segment. And that segment is...
Something fun.
So I was thinking about...
You said something fun, huh?
Can you pull up a website with Christmas trivia, and Al and I will go head to head to see who can answer the first three questions right.
Oh, yeah. Christmas trivia.
Christmas trivia.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this? I would
Yes.
like a drum roll. I would like it. No, I'm joking. You don't really need a drum roll. It's a trivia question. Before turkey was common, what meat was often served at Christmas in England?
I'm going to say pheasant.
Mm-mm.
No?
Are we doing a steal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a steal.
Do you want to steal?
Quail.
No. It was goose.
Oh.
Okay.
A Christmas goose. It was in the
Oh.
the movie with the tiny guy.
Are you talking about Tiny Tim?
Yeah.
Are you talking about a Christmas Carol?
Christmas goose. Oh, the Christmas goose. Oh,
Yes.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You ready? Which of two Santa's reindeer names come from weather phenomena?
Blitzen? Donner?
Yes.
Yes!
Dang. I was surprised you got that.
Donner and Blitzen.
Well, the other ones were obviously not.
Well, Cupid, Comet.
Cupid, Comet.
Yeah.
I
guess
mean,
Comet could be.
Comet.
Comet could be.
Comet's
Okay.
more of a...
All right, it's 1-0 Al.
Okay.
I gotta win this. Oh, we gotta win.
What holiday drink is also called milk punch?
Milk punch. I'm gonna say eggnog.
Yes, that is correct.
Whoa! I was not thinking that.
Let's go. All right.
Wow.
Which U.S. president made Christmas a federal holiday?
Roosevelt.
No.
Abraham Lincoln.
No. Is Ulysses S. Grant.
Oh,
Ooh,
God.
the general.
He was a
Yeah.
drunk.
He was.
Really?
But
He was a general, right?
he gave us Christmas. So he can't have been that bad.
True.
You know, like how bad?
Maybe he started a New Year's resolution and got off the
sauce.
got off the sauce.
Get off the sauce.
You guys are tied, by the way. and
1-1.
This is gonna be like the
Yeah.
last. Huh? No, he just went.
That was his?
Yeah, and you tried to
You stole
steal.
it.
Oh, that's right.
Tried to
Okay.
steal it.
Okay.
You
good.
tried to.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, you ready?
No.
How many towns in America are named Christmas?
I'm gonna say 7.
Would you like to steal?
2.
Yeah, you got it. How'd you know?
Oh no, I'm not giving you a high five. I gotta win this. This is my first trivia.
It's Christmas Michigan and Christmas Florida.
Wow. Okay.
Oh
That's
my goodness.
awesome.
Yeah.
I seen that probably in a Hallmark movie.
Maybe.
I binged watched Hallmark Christmas movies like you wouldn't believe for like probably 15 years straight until yeah.
yeah.
They're all
Until you realize they all were all the same movies.
they're all the same. It took me 15 years. Like, wait a minute, this is the same plot.
No, there's two plots.
Okay.
Okay. You have the falling off the ladder plot.
That's right.
The little step stool that's not that high up in the first place.
Yes.
And then you have the royal Christmas plot where
Yes.
some random person
Yep.
meets a random royal, and
Yep.
sometimes they merge actually.
Yep.
I had this conversation with my wife while watching one when that fall off the ladder scene happened, and I said that is so.
I don't know what that is.
Well,
You don't? They're on a step stool. It's like 2 steps, and then they spin out of nowhere, even though they are standing still on the ladder.
Yep. They're reaching to put.
They're
like,
reaching
something.
to like.
And they
they're,
get hurt?
They're either putting
Or
something
it's just
back.
a scene.
It's a scene.
It's a scene.
But you said plot.
It's not. It's
That-
part of a plot. Yeah.
Which country did eggnog originate from?
Eggnog came from Germany.
Eh.
I am thinking Russia.
England.
Oh, of course it was.
Why are we
England.
so stupid? Duh. All right.
It's milk and eggs.
I know. All right, give me one. I gotta tie this up.
Which U.S. state declared Christmas an official holiday first?
Oh, that's got to be easy. So Ulysses S. Grant. Oh, official state holiday, but it was federal. And I mean, it's got to be one of the original states, probably early on. I'm going to say Pennsylvania.
Delaware.
No. It was Alabama.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Who I would never have
Those
guessed
weren't even
Alabama.
options. Like this was a multiple.
I would not even
Yeah.
have guessed Alabama. Okay.
All right.
You could wrap it up here.
You sure? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Oh my god. Before we stuffed stockings with toys and trinkets, what did we traditionally put in them? I actually knew this.
Oh, I know this too. I know exactly what this is. So if you don't get it, I'm gonna get it.
Fruit.
No.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh. I thought it was fruit.
You thought it was an orange, didn't you? No, it's not.
Okay, stuff. Okay, but I kind of remember this before
This
toys.
has also been in multiple movies and plays from the olden days.
I know the answer now. Darn it.
You missed your chance.
So before he stuffed it with stockings, used to stuff it with animals.
No. Like gold coins.
Oh,
They used to put gold coins in the stockings
I
or
would've
the
gotten that.
fireplace.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
All right.
I'm
you
ready. Yep.
When did lighting up a tree at Christmas in Rockefeller Center become a tradition?
The year.
Yeah, can I do the multiple choice thing now? Or are you gonna...
Sure, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, we'll start with multiple choice now
Okay,
for
okay.
these.
A, 1923. B, 1927. C, 1930. Or D, 1933. So, yeah.
I'm going to say because everybody was so depressed, the Great Depression, they needed something to like make people feel happy, which doesn't make total sense because they probably didn't have a lot of money to do it. But I'm going to say 1933.
That is correct.
Yeah!
What? Nice job, man.
2-2. All right, all right.
All right.
All right,
next,
all right,
next,
all
But you
right.
could still win it.
next one is the tiebreaker.
Ooh.
In the 1920s,
Mm-hmm.
what company was the first to use Santa Claus in their advertising?
Macy's.
No.
Oh, it's not multiple choice?
No, it's not.
Oh, I thought we were doing multiple choice now.
No.
I'm going to say Sears.
No. Coca-Cola.
Oh, Coca-Cola.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that.
Well, they also used to put Coke in their drink, so it's not the weirdest thing they've ever done.
All right.
Okay.
So I'll do multiple choice. We can.
Okay. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
When did the first known use of the word Kris Kringle occur according to the dictionary? A, 1830. B, 1833. C, 1845. Or D, 1852.
I'm going to say D 1852 for the win,
I'm so sorry.
which helps you.
C.
Oh,
It was 1830. It was the first option.
1830.
Yeah,
Boy, that seemed
that's
way
old.
too early.
That's early.
All right.
All right. Are you done? Or do you want one last?
I think we should just, in the spirit of Christmas, tie.
No.
So Steve can't
Keep
even-
going.
Steve can't even contemplate that. He's like, why would you do that? Oh, this is participation trophies. What the heck?
Okay, you ready? You ready for this? Which store first used Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer as a marketing gimmick? A, Montgomery Ward. B, J.C. Penney. C, Sears. D, Saks Fifth Avenue.
D.
No. This is your chance to steal. Do you want me to repeat
The
that?
first one was Montgomery Ward.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that.
You are correct.
I win the first ever Prophets of the Prophets podcast holiday trivia.
You did
I got it. Said it right that time.
Boom.
Good job. So, New Year's resolutions actually dates back 4,000 years to ancient Babylon,
Wow.
where they made promises to their gods during the 12-day Akitu festival for good fortune. And then the Romans adopted it, honoring Janus, who is the two-faced god of beginnings, with pledges of good behavior as the year shifted to January 1st.
Oh my goodness. So it's
And-
8,000 years old.
So you're saying it's really idol worship we're taking part in now?
Yeah.
That's why it's called not a New Year's resolution. This is not a New Year's resolution.
And then Christianity adapted it in medieval Europe era, the modern evolution.
How crazy
Wow.
is that?
Yeah, as a time for moral reflection. And then this is funny. Knights in the Middle Ages renewed chivalry vows called the Peacock Vow each year as their New Year's resolution.
Wow.
I don't know why it's called the Peacock Vow, but
Mm.
I'm going to call my New Year's resolution my Peacock Vow.
Oh my gosh, I
From
love it. All right, well, there you
Yeah.
go. Make sure you make your peacock vow worthy
Right.
Yeah.
of your time and energy.
And share it with us.
Share it with us,
Mhm.
and keep at it. And if you don't get up for your peacock vow one day, it's okay. Just get up the next day.
That's right.
Do it all over again.